Hey guys, this is Chef JG with Cooking Bag. So tonight what we're going to be making is homemade french fries and some fried fish. So before we get started, we got to peel these potatoes, cut them up and all that. But you're going to make sure you wash them really good. And then you're going to pat them dry as well. And then you're going to grab your peeler. And then you start peeling the potato, okay? And then after we are done peeling these potatoes, what we're going to do is we're going to dip them in water, okay? We dip them in water because you want to take off all the starches in the potato so the potato will be nice, crispy, and tender. It'll be like a french fry that you get at like McDonald's or something like that. It's 100 times better, okay? So if you see any brown spots like this, you just want to run over it. Alright, so I'm just peeling these potatoes. What we're going to do is this. Once we're done with this, we're going to dip them in water. Then we're going to show you how to cut them because I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering how we're going to cook these potatoes up so we could make french fries out of them. Alright, we're going to cut them up. Make sure that you don't see anything that you don't like, any brown spots or anything. And always a good safety tip is always have a sharp knife. If you don't have a sharp knife or you don't have a sharp knife, I suggest you buy one just so you can have a good thing. So you always want to use a bear crawl, okay? And we so you can protect your fingernails, okay? See, like that. So bear crawl. Just want to cut it like so. Okay, then turn it over. And you're gonna stack them as well. Try and stack them all together. That you can do it all at one. You're really good. Or you could just do this. Okay, put them to the side. Restack them. Make sure you get all of them together. Make sure they're all lined up. Okay. Now once all these are done, we're going to dip them in water. Kind of spread them out. We dip them in water so we could take off all the starch in them so it can be nice, crispy, and tender. We're going to use the bear crawl. Bear crawl protects our fingertips. You see I could be doing this. You see how it's holding back. It's holding back and not really scraping my fingertips, okay? That's the safest way to cook and cut a knife. If you're using a knife, and turn this over so you have a better grip. So you can do it again, same thing that you've been doing. The potatoes, line them up, and then julienne. This is called julienne cut. Okay, again, last one. Alright guys, so we have all our potatoes in place in the water, and come check this out. You see how it's kind of cloudy now? It's just basically an ice water bath. Cold water bath. And you see all that cloudiness? That means the starch is pulling out, okay? From the potato, and that's what's going to make your potato nice, crispy, and tender. Okay? Nice matchstick sizes. Hey guys, alright, so while the potatoes are getting their starches out, we're going to start cutting up the tilapia. This is tilapia. It's a very mild fish. It's very tasteless. It doesn't have a very fishy smell to it. That's why I like to use it when I do fried fish. You're just going to pat it down so you can take away all that excess water. And again, you want to always use a sharp knife. One of the safest tools is your knife, if you know how to use it properly. So we're just going to separate it. We're just going to use that midline of the tilapia, of the fish, to cut and use it as you're measuring. Okay? Now that the fish is all nice and done and cut up, what we're going to do, we're going to put our kitchen utensils in the sink so we can get ready to wash them. Okay? And now we're gonna get into our seasoning to fry up this fish, okay? Alright guys, so for our fish, we're gonna be frying it. The batter is 1 part cornmeal and 1 part corn flour, okay? And now since it's pretty bland, we have to season it, right? So we're gonna be using sea salt, Mediterranean sea salt, okay? And we're just gonna have it over, okay? And now I got this at the farmer's market the other day. It's by C&J Farms. They have an online store. You can totally buy it or whatever online. This is the pepper and cayenne. It's very spicy, very good, and it just gives it a lot of flavor. And I love cayenne pepper and all of that. Okay, you want to kind of coat it as much as possible, so you can see. As you can see that cayenne that's there in the pepper. This is fresh ground pepper that they put in as well. Okay, this guy's really good. It's about $7 per bottle. It's about a 4-ounce bottle. I love using him, and I'm gonna go with paprika. I like the flavor of paprika. Gives it that smoky flavor and things like that for it. Then also I'm gonna go with onion powder. I just love the flavor of onion powder to it. You know, with seasonings, you always want to be generous with it, especially when it's good and you love to cook. You just kind of eyeball everything. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more salt to help balance all these flavors together, and a little bit more of this pepper and cayenne. All right. The best way to mix all this seasonings up is grabbing a fork and just mess around with it. You know. Make sure you're getting coating every single part of the cornmeal flour together, okay? I like the way cornmeal and flour mix together. I love the flavor of it. And it's also good on fried fish. To make this more like a fish and chips kind of thing, you could do beer to this and be a little more of a beer batter, and then you got whisk it and all that. So easy like that. And get our fish. And you're just going to kind of coat it with this flour mixture that we got. You always want to have one hand free and the other hand kind of doing the dirty work, so you don't have both hands kind of messy, okay? And just kind of coat it as much as possible. Okay? You want to make it nice coating to it. Make sure every single crevices of the fish has your seasoning so it can fry nice and deep. And before you transfer it back to the nice clean plate, you want to shake it off, okay? Just like so. And cooking is about getting a little bit dirty, okay? So you could get a little bit dirty when you cook. That's what's the fun part of it. Alright, now that our fish is all nice and battered already, we're going to start getting ready to fry them, and also fry our potatoes, okay? Our potatoes have been soaking in a nice cool bath for roughly 20 minutes, okay? So, I'm going to wash my hands real quick, and then we're going to get started with the assembly of our oil and all that for our fried fish. Right? Well, you see all that cloudiness of that water? That's all the starch that's leaving, okay? So you just shake it off, make sure you get all the excess water. And yes, I did wash my hands before I did this, so don't second guess when I did it. Now you grab a paper towel, and then you just gotta pat these french fries nice and dry, okay? Because oil and water do not mix. That can cause a grease fire, and then you'll be calling the fire department and things like that, and that's a whole another story that you don't want to do. Okay? So try and get as much excess water out from these potatoes. Just shake the bowl like so. Okay? getting ready to fry our fish. This is for our fish, and this is for our potatoes, okay? So fish, I like to use a cast iron skillet anytime I'm cooking. So one of the most versatile kitchen tools that you can have. If you don't have one, you can buy one at Walmart. They're probably fairly cheap. They're roughly close to anywhere from $20 to $30, okay? So nice cast iron skillet. In a later video, I will show you how to actually maintain your cast iron skillet. And you're going to do about with some oil in there, okay? Now, on the other one, for our potatoes, I put a fairly good amount of oil for our potatoes to cook nice and well. You're just waiting for it to get nice and heated. I love homemade French fries and things like that. So we're just waiting here to get the pans nice and hot. And the way you check it, if they're nice and hot, you got some of your flour batter that you got. Just kind of sprinkle it. And if it sizzles, that means it's done. As you can see, it's not done yet. Alright, so we're going to double check again. See if it's ready. Oh yeah, you see now it's nice and bubbly. Okay? So we're going to grab our fish now. Okay? Anytime you cook, you always want to lay it away from you like so, okay? Anytime you fry or cook or you put anything out, away from you. You want to do this, you want to lay it away from you, okay? So, now you see any of the batter that's coming down like so, like this one right here? It doesn't look like it's very battered. You go back to your batter and get your flour mixture and lightly coat it again, okay? You're just going to shake it off. Away from you, okay? Always away from you. So, while this is cooking, what you're going to be doing is making sure that no pop-ups are happening, so you can lower the heat just a little bit, alright? And basically, you can grab your tongs that you have ready out. And this roughly takes anywhere to cook fish, roughly anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes on each side, alright? And the way you know it's ready to turn, just look at your fish. So this one is kind of light already. So that one's ready to flip. You see that nice golden brown skin and all that. So you're getting ready to flip. Kind of want to keep the fish intact, so it's a little bit harder on these small pieces. Okay. Grab it on the sides, flip it over. Gently flip it over, don't, okay? You want to gently flip it over. Like so, just gently flip it over, alright? So anytime potatoes, this should be the way you check it. So you just kind of shake it around. See how it's bubbling and ready for the potatoes? Just throw one in there. Remember, you gotta make sure that they're nice and dry. Okay? And you're just gonna dump them in there, right? Kind of back them away. You can back up a little bit just so you can not get so much grease on you, right? And then if you have one of those things, those frying sheets or frying trays, you can totally use that for this item as well, okay? So that's a good amount. And then you just kind of want to mix them around, make sure that they're getting cooked, not stuck together. Alright, now let's check on our fish, y'all. Our fish looks ready. Oh yeah, our fish looks good now. It's getting ready. Oh yeah, it's nice golden brown on the outside. And everything like that. You hear it nice and bubbly. Now I like my fish a little bit kind of crispy, so I leave my fish in there for a little bit longer, okay? And Alright guys, so our potatoes look good and nice and cooking up. As you can see, they're getting nice and crispy, getting ready. Alright, now with our fish is already done. So what you're going to do is you're going to transfer it to the sheet pan. So grab your sheet pan and pick towels, okay? And then what you're going to do, you're going to shake off any excess oil from that fish and lay it on the sheet pan, okay? Okay, so our fries are nice and done and ready for it to transfer to the sheet pan as well. As you can see, the nice golden brown on the outside. They're going to be tender on the inside. 10 times better than McDonald's, okay? So what you want to do is, you want to kind of grab it. Now this is kind of meticulous and kind of hard, but it takes some practice. Shake off any excess. Put it on the sheet pan. Again, take off any excess. Sheet pan, alright? Grab as many fries as you can. Sheet pan. So you're going to grab these potatoes, just put them with your hands. Okay. It might be a little bit hot because it just came out. So you kind of got to do it fast, okay? Alright. As you can see, the nice golden brown and crisp, and then nice and tender on the inside. Pepper, fresh ground pepper, not so much, because a fresh ground pepper is actually a lot. You get the flavor of it a lot more than the pure ground pepper. A little bit of paprika.
Sometimes there isn't a way out.
And some parsley.
Okay. Soldiers. I'm not sponsored.
And what we're going to do is, we're just grab it, and just going to select this.